I was indicted in an indictment. It said that I was responsible for 0.24, less than a quarter of a gram. But when I went to go get sentencing, I was sentenced to 499 grams.
Step in this bitch and I'm ready to work. No welling, yeah, that shit on my shirt.
What's up with it, no welling? Now, a couple of the men reached out to me from behind the wall. My brother John Lee wanted to bring awareness to ghost dope cases, which a lot of brothers are getting convicted of crimes and drug offenses. When they get caught with a small amount, they're getting charged with a huge amount. He's been locked up since 2000. I'm not gonna tell too much. I'm gonna let him tell his story. Forgive me for the audio, and I'm gonna let him give the information on the site that they're trying to bring awareness to. It's called Snap Out of It, for lost voices, I believe. And please forgive me for the audio. It's kind of the audio is a little bad. I was just trying to get it set up when they called me. As you know how the jail calls go, they timed and all that. So forgive me for the audio. Just hopefully you can spread awareness or listen to the message what he's talking about. This is why the streets ain't no good, man. That shit ain't no good, cause all angles a motherfucker get you. You already gotta worry about people trying to take you out, then you gotta worry about the people trying to take you in. It's a trap, man. It's a trap. Get out the trap. No weather.
Yeah, y'all fucking hear you.
Okay, what's up?
Man, I'm cool. How about yourself?
I'm good. Everything good. Everything good.
Yeah.
So let's get to it. What's the I know you wanted to talk about the site, the program.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and let me pull it up real quick. Hold on, give me 1 second. All right. So I got it up. It's called Snap Out of It, right?
Yeah, Snap Out of It. Snap Out of It. Snap Out of It is a.
First, tell me what's your name? What's your name?
My name Lee Bay. John Lee Bay.
John Lee Bay.
Yeah, John Lee Bay.
Okay. Damn, your name same name as my cousin, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So tell us about the. Go ahead. The floor is yours, brother.
Alright, okay. Well, first of all, the organization name is Lost Voices. Lost Voices US. And Lost Voices US is an organization that we just started because we see a lot of a lot of people get help, from being in prison. Somebody might meet somebody on a pen pal service and they might like their story and see that they was done unjust and they help them out. But in a lot of these cases be individual cases. But we got a lot of issues that affect a whole lot of people. So that's why we started Lost Voices, because this targeted cases that affect a whole lot of people. So the first case on the table right now is Ghost Dope Lost Voices versus Ghost Dope cases. A lot of since I've been in prison since 2000, so I don't have a lot of resources. But me being in prison, I'm looking around, and there's a lot of people in here with drug cases. Majority, it seems like the majority cases would be drug cases, and then the majority of those cases would be ghost dope cases. Now, ghost dope is it's really kind of crazy to even try to explain, because when people hear and know about ghost dope, they would think that that the federal government wouldn't use this to get a whole lot of people locked up, but they actually do. You can get indicted, which in my case, I was indicted in an indictment. It said that I was responsible for 0.24, less than a quarter of a gram. But when I went to go get sentencing, I was sentenced to 499 grams. That they didn't have an indictment and they couldn't present it in court. You know what I'm saying? So you should be able to face your accusers. Now, for this lick that been put down, it was strategically put down, and they ran it for a long time, because this was going on before I came to prison. So now we figured out to put this program together, start this organization to bring attention to ghost dope cases. Now, one other thing is, it been, like Kamala Harris and President Biden, they had mentioned, that the hard laws and the hard drug laws when they ran their campaign last time. I think this is an issue that need to be addressed. Like I said,
right.
It's been going on before I came in, so I don't want to ramble, man.
No, absolutely. Nah, not at all, bro. You ain't rambling. This is actually this is good information that you try and get out there. So when was this
right.
website started?
This website was started from a brother, man, in August 7th. A brother that was in here with me went home. I've been trying to get this done for years. Like I said, I've been in, so I don't have the resources, to get a whole lot of things done. But it was a brother in here named Tyrone Potter that knew what I was working on, somewhat of what I was working on, and he gave me his word that he was going to go home and help me with this. So he put together everything that y'all saying. I still ain't even seeing the pictures of of everything that's set up right now, but everybody told me, it looked good. So the brother went home and did everything, to set the platform up so we can get this word out.
And from my understanding, y'all need signatures or something like that?
Well, now, John, Jay, we kind of moving a little bit fast because tomorrow, my partner Dave, I'm supposed to get with him to see if he got time to set up a petition on change.org. And once this petition is set up, then all the people that got ghost dope cases will be able to go to change.org and support us with signatures to show that support. Also, we supposed to it's supposed to be a poll set up, and if the poll not set up right now, then God willing, it'll be set up tomorrow. And that poll is saying, should ghost dope victims receive clemency?
Right. So it's fairly new. It's fairly a new case. I mean, a new site.
Definitely, yeah, very new.
So have you seen anybody affected by this yet? Like, has they looked into somebody else's case or for that matter, has been like, okay, well, this was a ghost dope case. Let's try to get this brother home. Or had you seen any changes so far?
Oh no, it's still in a very premature stage at this moment, and I don't even know if a lot of people even know about the website. All this stuff, the social media sites, all those, that's been up like 2 days, maybe 2 days. So I don't know if we really got the traction right now. Right now, the main thing is getting the email address, Lost Voices US at yahoo.com to as many people in prison as possible that got drug cases, and once they get on once they put the email on, we'll send them information that's explaining, everything that they can do to get their family a support system to help with it. And to help with it is just spreading the word. And
right.
And we got I got content that I got to send out that's gonna be posted on there, explaining a little bit more about it. And we got a challenge. We got a challenge that should be posted tomorrow as well. And if people can. If people can participate in that challenge, I think that'd be real good as well.
Okay. So if you don't mind me asking, brother, to go back a little bit on what you said you've been in since 2000?
This call is from a federal prison.
September 25th, 2000.
2000. And do you have a home date? Do you have a date where as though you supposed to be getting out?
Yeah, the date they got for me right now is 2035.
Wow. And so in my second part of that question is how does something like this happen? Like if it's a ghost dope case and you get caught with this, but they say you got this, how does a lawyer or even a PD or someone not catch that?
Okay, well, man, that's a great question. Now, first of all, I want to say this because I got another brother that if you got time that I can contact him that he can break all that legal part down because it's been strategically put down, and he know how they slid it in there. So basically now the way that I'm gonna answer your question is this is a lick that's being put down, and everybody in cahoots with it. Now, if the lawyer or public defender or court-appointed attorney is representing the individual, once this is going down, it's supposed to be objected to. Now they knowing out of our ignorance, we don't know. So if they don't say nothing and we don't say nothing, then that's how they getting away with it. At least back when I came in, I don't know if a lot changed now, but that's how they got so many people weighing object to it. So we got court sentenced to something that wasn't can't even be proved. Exists.
And there's plenty of people that's in the same situation.
Majority of people that got a drug case got a ghost dope case.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I mean, you always hear unjust and, you know, a lot of things that goes on in the system, but that is crazy. And I'm glad y'all spreading awareness and, you know what I'm saying, on that and touching bases on that, man. So what can people on the outside that hear this, you know what I'm saying, or might come across this and see this, what can they do right now to help? You know what I'm saying? What can they do to help the cause? Because I know you said you ain't got the shit set up yet for the signatures and everything just yet, but what can we do now that's boots on the ground to help this?
Right now, it's really, like I said, we moving ahead of ourselves. So tomorrow, man, I'm pressing my people out. I'm really getting on their nerves, you know, because everybody busy right now, and I get it. I'm in here, my mind cleared, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no distractions or nothing like that, but, I mean, I got to move as my people move. So they telling me that the polls should be set up tomorrow, that the petition should be set up tomorrow. And if these things set up tomorrow, then I just need people to support that petition, sign that petition, and pass the word out. Start conversations, you know. If somebody knows somebody with a ghost dope case, they can follow the example with their own creativity for the talents that we putting out. That should be put out tomorrow as well, you know. But that's the best thing that I think that I can say is to, you know, help bring attention to it for we can get some justice. A closed mouth definitely not gonna get fed in this situation, right?
Absolutely, man. Damn, that's dope, bro. And I'm glad y'all doing this, man. Y'all up on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. And where you at right now? Where you actually doing your time at?
I'm doing my time in Berlin. I've been at this 10 federal spots. This my 10th federal spot.
So you typically someone that would get caught with 2-point-something grams, they wouldn't even do half the time you doing or you did already.
Nah, they wouldn't do nowhere near the time that I'm doing right now, and it wasn't 2 point, it was 0.2, less than a quarter of a gram.
And what? Tell me what was real quick. I know we ain't got that much time, but what was going through your mind when you first found out, and how did you get with that? You know, how did you put all this together? How did you piece up like, okay, they charging me with, you know, stuff that I didn't have?
Well, during the time that when I first came in, I was 25 years old, so I didn't know nothing about the law, and I don't know much about it now. And I got brothers that help me. I know a lot about my case and my situation. So when I did get sentenced, I just knew, like, where did this drug amount come from? And the drug amount, I went to trial, so the drug amount came from 5 witnesses that testified against me and said that they was getting drugs from me on so many different occasions. Like one person said they got a certain amount from me 15 to 20 times. So the PSI officer calculates this and adds it up as if this is the God truth.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
okay.
Yeah, that's how they do that with the cases. Or if somebody, for example, if somebody took a plea, then they would have it's some type of hearing that they had before sentences, and they would have different witnesses that would come and testify the same way like they would in trial, saying that they got these drug amounts on this many occasions. But none of this stuff was even in the indictment to be charged with. So we ain't really have a defense to fight it. Like when I looked in my indictment, I see the only drug amount that they got contributed to me is being 0.24. So in my mind, that's the only thing that I think that I'm fighting in trial is 0.24. Now when I get sentenced and they talking about a drug amount that I didn't have no knowledge of, that don't even exist, that they didn't even present in trial, how can this happen?
Wow.
Now, for me to get familiar with ghost dope cases, by the time I end up coming to the feds, then I found, you know, different brothers that was helping me with my case. Everybody was helping me when I first came in, trying to help me with my case, and they kept saying ghost dope, ghost dope, ghost dope. And I'm like, I'm even looking in the books, looking for if it's saying ghost dope, you know what I'm saying, that it ain't saying ghost dope, and they explained to me what ghost dope is. And it's been going on before I even came in. And I've been there, like I said, 24 years.
Dang. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Definitely got to look into this, man, and do what we can to bring attention and awareness to this situation, man. Because that time, you can't get that time back, man.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate you. And, I mean, I believe everybody with ghost dope cases deserve clemency, man. I really believe that we deserve clemency, man. This is something.
This call is from a federal prison.
You can't do people like that.
Right.
You can't do people like that. Not like that blatantly, because that's what it is. This is blatantly, and I would really like to know the percentage of people that actually was locked up for ghost dope cases. I don't know how to research that,
right?
But I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah.
And real quick before I wrap it up and ask you a couple last questions. So with the pardon, when Trump did the pardon, that didn't affect anybody with ghost dope cases?
Well, no. It would have to be. He would have to specifically say. Then that's what it affects. But pardons is like individuals. You have to. Well, I don't know if you have to file the clemency. You have to file for clemency.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the process with pardons, but you have to file clemency. And we got the. They got them here. They got them on the computer here. We can print them off and send them in. I'm not 100% sure, but somebody told me the deadline is the 29th. So that's what. Hopefully, we can have this petition set up so people can sign this petition, and whoever filed clemency, they can direct them to the petition or to the website and all that, and they can understand where we're really coming from. Got you.
Any last words you want to say?
Yeah, man. I just want to say, man, just thank everybody, man.
Damn.
Step in this bitch and I'm ready to work. No welling, yeah, that shit on my shirt.